and Wales. The challenge section, Gibraltar, Malta, Republic of Ireland and Switzerland.
Gibraltar Netball are very grateful to the government of Gibraltar for their encouragement and their financial support. A special mention to the GSLA staff. Thank you for everything you've done. So as you can see, we're about to start. The Gibraltar team have finished their fantastic, exciting warm-up. They are physically ready, mentally ready. We can see there Coach Janice. She's giving the last few pep talks. We have Claire Nunez next to her. She's the Gibraltar team manager. And now Keisha has joined in. Girls are truly focused. They've been working really, really hard for these championships. They couldn't have given more of their time, could they? Couldn't they, Bryony?
No, at all. I know they've been working extremely hard. Obviously, some information for you. England and Switzerland are the current champions, and we look forward to watching all the countries in 2016. So good luck to all the teams.
Well, here at Gibraltar, the GNA have certainly been working hard to ensure everything falls into place. Non-stop work from the committee and all of GNA members. Everybody pulls in and does whatever is needed. And as you can see, everything's looking great.
Yeah, our president has been running around the court, so she's actually looking forward to it to the game to begin. And Lizanne, how are you? How are you feeling?
Hi, Bryony. Great, yeah. Love the new challenge of commentating here live.
Yeah, it's a first for us, so obviously we hope everyone enjoys this as well.
So first match, we have Ireland versus Gibraltar. Going to start in a few minutes' time. We'll tell you about the teams. Talk to you about Gibraltar first.
For all of you that don't know, Gibraltar is situated at the end of Spain. It's a peninsula, so obviously we're British citizens. It's a tiny 3 square kilometer peninsula, just about 30,000 inhabitants. So obviously we're proud to be able to host this in such a tiny place.
Yeah, well said, Bryony. So Gibraltar team, we have Alexandra Casiaro, Amy Bosso, who is our current captain, Ana Hernandez, Ariane Garro,
Netball Europe and Gibraltar Netball would like to welcome
Eileen
you all
Davidson,
to the first match of the 2016
Joelle Davis, who's the vice captain,
European
Joelle
Championships
Gilbert,
between Gibraltar
Megan
and
Prescott,
Ireland.
Megan
Just
Rees,
a reminder that no
Paola
clash geography is
Phillips,
allowed.
Paola Costa and Zaidita Costa.
Okay, and for Ireland we have Ala McKinty, Aoife Burgers, Aoife Fahy, Cameron Renwick, Quiver Johnson, Kiara Murray, Eilish McDonald, Elena McCory, Jennifer Baker, Kate Kenya captain, Phoebe Lennon, and Rachel Coyne. Good luck, girls.
Yes, good luck to them. I'm sure they're really eager to get out there. I would.
Wouldn't you like to be 17 and be running around again?
Definitely. Oh, well, we've mentioned the team players, but we mustn't forget the all-important umpires. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have this competition. And we're starting with Claire Bailey, who's from England, and she's our B Award umpire. We have Rhianne Edwards from Wales, Wales Netball, and she's also the B Award umpire. Reserve, Karen Rollo, Netball, Northern Ireland.
So there's just a few minutes before we actually start. I think the girls are probably really excited and nervous at the same time. They're getting some coaching tips just before obviously announcing the first 7. So let's see. Let's wish the girls luck. Here you can see Ireland Netball. Last few comments from the coaches and the girls. Our home crowd.
Well, I don't know if the crowd, the spectators are aware of it, but we have a new set of rules in netball now. And these rules have come in just to make things more exciting for everyone. They're trying to reduce the amount of whistles on court, aren't they, Brian?
Yes, obviously over the last few years they've been trying to come up with ideas and ways of how to make the game run smoothly without the umpires have to get involved as much.
Yep. And also I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for the spectators to understand. Lots of signalling though with the arms. Very dramatic.
There is
signals.
from people that don't really know much about netball. All they say is, I just hear whistle go here, there, and everywhere. So obviously now it's more hand signals, so it's easier for them to keep up with what's going. They just don't have to stop every time they hear the whistle.
That's it, and it's just a lot faster now. There's no need to wait for your defensive player to stand in position for if there's a
We're about
contact.
to get underway. Will the teams please get ready?
There's a penalties out the window. You don't call it penalties anymore. It's sanctions now.
Yep.
But we'll talk about the new rules a little bit later. So it's
Would you
about
please
to begin.
welcome to the court
So
Gibraltar's
first seven
goal
being
shooter,
announced.
Megan Prescott. Goal attack, Amy Bosso. Wing attack, Joelle Davis. Center, Ana Hernandez. Wing defense, Alexandra Garciado. Goal defense, Paula Costa. Goalkeeper, Ariane Garro. And now an equally warm welcome to an Islands team. Goal shooter, Quiver Johnson. Goal attack, Ify Faye. Wing attack, Phoebe Lennon. Center, Kate Kenny. Wing defense, Alana McKenzie. Goal defense, Kiara Murray. Goalkeeper, Cameron Wenrick. And the umpires, Claire Bailey and Rian Edwards. And the third official is Karen Roger.
So it's about to begin.
A great turnout there. You would need the support.
So I believe it's Island Centre.
Here we go. Yes, what a start.
Good
Great,
interception.
that's Alex, I think. Yep.
It's actually the first time that Island Netball are actually in the challenge section, so it's interesting to be able to watch them as well.
Which means that for us, we don't know their standard of play.
No, Gibraltar have played Switzerland and Malta before, so obviously it is a challenge for them as well. They do not know what to expect, so...
Well, it's good that they've come into this competition and we really welcome them.
It's a held ball, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
we
call.
knew that was going to happen. A little bit of nerves playing their part.
It's only normal, I suppose. Ireland have made a long trip coming here as well, so...
Oh, wow, great save again from Alex.
She is a strong player from what I've seen her training before. She's very she just goes for it.
Very versatile as well, I think. She can play all over the court. That was too close. Sanction.
Oh, unlucky shot.
Oh, loving the crowd. Can you hear them, Bryony?
Yes, we can. So, let's see.
Great rebound. It was a good attack from Ireland. Two teams being a little bit unlucky there with their
Yeah, they
first
have.
two shots.
Maybe after the first goal is scored, the nerves come down.
I think yes. As soon as you get the first ball in,
You can tell they're really nervous as well.
Cameron there, goalkeeper for Ireland.
Good interception by the goal defense.
Ball for Ireland. I think that was a contact, wasn't it, Bryony?
It seemed, yeah, it was.
But you can see the new sign, new signal from the umpire. 1-0 to Gibraltar.
The first one.
Did you notice that now? Our centre, Anna, she didn't put both her feet in the circle.
Yep, just only one.
There's only one, that's all that's needed now. So when taking a centre pass, the centre is required to now only have 1 foot wholly in the centre circle.
It actually makes the game go faster, and speed
That's
is obviously
it.
it's different, because if you just come back and you just place 1 foot in, the
That's
umpire's
it.
going to whistle. So
It doesn't make it
Oh,
so specific.
good interception. It was read really well.
Well, I must say the Gibraltar team are really playing fast and flat balls down the court. They seem more relaxed than Ireland, I think. Maybe because Ireland are new to the game. They've just flown over as well.
It's the first quarter. I think it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
First quarter is probably the worst one. Difficult to get into
Yes.
at times. You have to be fully
No
focused
problem
just
in the
before.
attack from Ireland, though.
No.
Nice interception there from Gibraltar's goal defence, Chiara. Oh.
Paula Costa.
Sorry, Paula, of course.
I think Ireland need to open the game a bit more. They feel like they're just slightly tight there, trying to get down the court.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think most of the balls have gone down the middle channel.
Yep.
I think, given time, they will start to ease into the game.
Obviously, it's not the same as playing at home. It's a different court, different surroundings, so you have to get used to it as well.
Yes, you've said it. It's a lot easier. Well done, Gibraltar. So it's a little bit easier when you are the host. The crowd is cheering for you. You know your hall well.
3-0 for Gibraltar. Could it be 4? Good shot.
That was a fast pass out of the centre. There's our Anna.
So
Good defence. Okay, well done,
well taken.
Ireland.
I think nerves are probably just gone now for Ireland.
Good save there from Anna. You see here, in this sort of sanction, there's a change now. You don't have to wait for the defender, for the person who's been sanctioned, to stand next to you. You can just take it straight away.
It's up to the player, obviously, to decide what they want to do.
Of course, they have to watch the umpire,
At all
make
times,
sure
yep.
make sure that they're in the right place to stand. You don't want to have a penalty not set after all your hard work. Well, Ariane from Gibraltar is the youngest player in the team.
She's just been 16 just before Christmas. A good rebound. So it's Ireland centre.
It's a difficult one for the defenders, especially in the circle. With Ariane there taking the decision to block the ball but then jump in. So as soon as she jumped in, you saw the shooter taking the shot, and Ariane was completely out the way.
Yep.
So it is difficult for the goalkeeper and the goal defense. They've got a lot of decisions to make. Well done, Alexandra.
Now Gibraltar are going for the same channel as well. They're trying to use mainly the middle channel, whereas they should actually open the game. Make it easier for both teams if they open the game. You can still hear the home crowd. We've got loads of school children coming over today from school, and obviously we saw them coming up earlier. They were really excited. They've even made some banners. I don't know if we get a glimpse of that later.
We've come all the way from Bishop Fitzgerald and St Anne's School. My school, Bryony.
Yes, well, you know, that don't know, Lizanne is actually a school teacher, so obviously specializes in physical education. So this is what she does on a daily basis.
You must be missing the game, Bryony. You want to get involved. You see the girls out there playing and you just want to jump in.
It is difficult. I haven't been down here for a while. I'm currently injured, so obviously it's difficult to see them and you just want to get in there. Obviously, I know they're younger, but I saw the senior team training yesterday.
Yes, and we do miss you, Bryony. Can't wait until you're back.
Soon, hopefully. Oh, unlucky shot. They're having some unlucky
Paula
shots.
there? That was fantastic strategy from Paula. She was just blocking out the Ireland player. The player from Ireland.
It's a cross path. It shouldn't have actually been a cross path. Easily intercepted.
Let's see, let's watch what Ariane does this time. Yep, she's taken the decision not to. That was very good. Well done, Ariane. She didn't jump in. Turned to block her out.
I think
nice ball in.
Ireland are now picking up as well. You can see on the other side.
Yeah, everybody. They've started to calm down. Their balls are now faster and flatter.
The game has changed.
Yes, you see. Yep.
That was
I was
decision
about
making.
to say that it was their balls are being passed really fast. But unfortunately, that one was taken a little bit too fast.
Footwork, yes, it was. I think it's difficult for a team coming and just playing in this a tournament that you never played before. You don't know what to expect. You don't even know how other teams are going to react to your play as well. Your style of play is going to be different to others.
And traveling, you've got to really take into account the fact that they've been traveling for a long time. It takes 2 flights to get here. So these are the things that the coaches need to bear in mind.
Gibraltar's obviously GMT +1, so obviously we're an hour ahead of the UK. So they're used to having their daily routine at a different time than we are. Even though it's just an hour, it does make a difference.
Oh, the poise, Megan. The poise.
I have been told that our goal shooter, Megan Prescott, has actually been going into school early every morning, training really hard, and over the last year we have seen how she's actually progressed.
Merit to all our players. We cannot ask for more. But we have to talk about the shooting position. The shooters are such a closed skill. It takes a special type of person, Bryony. I mean, you're on the other side, and it's just as hard as a goal defense. But I wouldn't like to be a shooter.
Too much responsibility if you think about it.
The ball comes all the way down the court. Your players have worked hard, and then you've got to get the ball in. And the goal is a lot smaller than a basketball goal. You don't have the backboard, as you can plainly see. And then the actual ring is a lot smaller. So
it's your decision making. It just has to be so quick. Are you ready to shoot? No, just pass and move. And then obviously it's too many things that have to be taken into account.
Pass and move, and then when you've made the decision to shoot, you got to block everything out. It takes a special type of person to be able to do that. And both Amy and Megan are special. We also have another Megan Reese. Megan Reese is used on both sides.
She also plays taekwondo.
Oh yeah, Megan Reese.
She's actually going to the UK.
I love it, yes. taekwondo player.
Also, a special mention to our centre, Anna Hernandez. Yesterday, she was successful in the B Award umpire, so congratulations, Anna.
Not only that, I mean, that's amazing in itself, but she's actually the youngest B Award umpire. She wasn't meant even to take her umpire assessment by any.
It's amazing.
It's just a special allowance to allow her to take this test because she's so young. How old is Anna now? She was born in 2000, the year 2000, so she's just 16. September, another September
She's
girl.
15.
So she's 15 only. In September, she's 15 and a half. She'll be 16, and she's already a B Award umpire. That's an amazing accomplishment for someone so young. And for little Gibraltar, we now have 2. Today we see the other 2 being assessed. And of course we have our amazing A Award umpire. Am I a bit biased?
Yes, our A Award umpire is actually Lizanne's twin, and she'll actually be umpiring next match.
Yes, she's been honoured with the England versus Northern Ireland. Sorry, got caught up in the game. England versus Northern Ireland. Nadine, our very own Gibraltarian A Award umpire.
Oh, that was a good one. Did you see that?
We'll be doing
It
that.
was quick round the court.
Very, very quick. I did see that.
I think Gibraltar now picking up their speed, obviously.
Gaining confidence and showing off their skills more and more. Well, from Ireland, we have some beautiful comments from our captains. So the Irish captain is
Kate Kenny.
Kate Kenny, who plays wing defence, centre and wing attack. She's only 17, I
Did
believe.
you see that? That was a contact as well. She actually used her side to get into
Well
the
done,
ball.
Ireland. Well done. So our captain, Kate Kenny from Ireland, she says, I am absolutely delighted and proud to be here with my team representing Ireland. It is an amazing experience and I am so proud of all the work we have put into this tournament. She says, we are already looking forward to the competition. Well, don't need to wait anymore. Ireland, this is your debut.
Your centre pass. Can you hear the crowd? Wow, they're going crazy. And that's the first quarter up. Gibraltar are winning 11-5 versus Ireland. So it's a good first quarter. What do you think?
I loved it. I'm going to have to leave my day job.
I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Right. A little bit more about the Ireland team. We have coach Lynette Wall. The assistant coach is Jamie Malia. And of course, as in all netball teams, we have a very important team manager. We can't give them, we can't deny that they have an important role to play. They have all the hard work behind the scenes, making sure that the team have everything they need, transport, etc., etc. Anyway, the team manager for Ireland is Jennifer O'Brien.
I think it is a very important position to take because you have so much responsibility. And obviously if anything goes wrong, they're going to blame you. So shout out to all team managers. And then we have a primary carer, Sinead Williams. So we welcome you here in Gibraltar. We hope you enjoy your stay and all the best.
And all primary carers have a new role to play. Well, not a new role, of course. They have, for me, in my eyes, a harder role to play because the new rules now state that if there is an injury on court, all injuries or illnesses, there is one, stoppages, which include blood, will take up to 30 seconds only, and the player concerned must leave the court. So now the coaches have to make a very quick decision. 30 seconds.
Should the player remain?
Should the player remain, but be off court? until the next goal is scored, or quickly have a quick swap. And all this in 30 seconds.
It is
Make
quite
a
quick.
decision in 30 seconds, Brian.
Before it used to be 2 minutes. Sometimes it was tactical. You can see that some teams obviously played a tactical injury time, depending on how the game was going.
Which is why they now
Which
made
is
this
now
change.
it's been changed. Obviously, they want a fast-moving game. They don't want someone just to call up a tactical injury.
Well, it
as
was just unfair, was it? You could tell. Some of the time, you'd have an injury and the player would be grabbing their ankles.
11
Yeah.
to Gibraltar.
What's injured your
Back
ankle,
to
my knee?
Ireland.
What actually happened?
No, but grabbing the ankles and the ice pack placed on the knee.
So it actually makes the game flow quite quicker.
Well, I really do like these new rules. I really do. So 30 seconds, just 30 seconds. So the primary care has to make a very quick assessment.
It is. They have to
They
be on
have
the
to.
ball.
Yeah.
They have to obviously work with the players, and actually players have to be honest. And would they be actually able to go on court?
And know their players very well, because sometimes a player really wants to play and the primary carer, knowing that it is a bad injury, has to take the decision to keep them off. You don't want to make it any worse. Well,
As a player, you have to actually think about your team as well and yourself. So it's in the best interest of the team.
here we go.
Quarter 2. Gibraltar Centre. So no changes have been made. I think the first quarter the nerves have probably calmed down slightly. They've got some feedback from the coaches.
Yes, I think it's important. I think they've made the right decision on the Gibraltar team anyway, as I do know these players. It's important to keep fluidity as well. If you make a change, you know, you might upset the dynamics of the team. And if someone's coming in who's very nervous,
I think the person that is coming in has a difficult role to play. All of a sudden, you've just been told to come in. You've got difficult boots to fill in, and then you're probably thinking at the back of your mind, am I ready for it? Obviously, you have to be ready for it, but then you've seen the team play well together, and then
come on, Ariane, get that arm in.
that was too close.
Ooh. Good stretch, Paula. Oh,
So
it was called. It wasn't another
12-6 to
penalty.
Gibraltar. I actually spoke to one of the Gibraltarian players earlier, and they were really, really nervous and excited at the same time, but they had no idea
Oh, unlucky there.
of how Netball Island were. And obviously, it's very difficult to go into a match like that without knowing your position. They played Malta before, they've also played Switzerland. So you do get to know some players, even though some players come and go. But then you know what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, especially if you play against them on a yearly basis. So it's difficult for both teams not knowing.
Absolutely. And of course, at senior level, Brian, you've played for many, many years. At senior level, you know quite a number of players out there. And maybe players now that become coaches. So it's a great world or family of netball players out there.
Yes, especially in Gibraltar, we're quite a close community, and with Gibraltar Netball, I do know that they all work extremely hard. Our president, poor her, she only slept 2 hours last night.
Moira.
She's extremely nervous and obviously trying to sort everything out.
No one understands the amount of work behind the scenes. Everybody's a volunteer here from all countries, and we're doing our best just for the love of the game.
It's an amateur association, so obviously, like Lizanne said, we're all volunteers. We all
Amazing.
have a full-time job.
The hours.
Some have kids, some have husbands, so obviously it's a lot of responsibility as well. So I thank all of them for this opportunity.
Well, you'll see at the back of the court that we have all our sponsors on display. We hope that all our visiting teams are enjoying their stay in Gibraltar, or their first night, or maybe their second. We hope they come back and visit us again.
And we do have a website. It's
That's it.
www.visitgibraltar.gi. There's a lot of information there about Gibraltar. We do get about 5 million visitors a year, is it?
Is it, Bryony?
It's a lot of visitors. There's a lot of cruise liners up
well, it's
dock on a daily basis.
It is an amazing place. There's so much going on. Oh, look there. Good teamwork there with the ball girls.
Oh, held really well. That was unlucky.
And we do have a lot going on in Gibraltar. It's a very sporting country. So we tend to host quite a number of important events. The darts, World Championships.
Yeah. We also are thankful for our government, obviously, to be able to host this. And without their support, this wouldn't have been possible.
Yes, of course. We had Snooker World Championships, or pool, just recently as well. Oh, I thought
that was a good movement.
Yeah, that was good. But it was
13-7
held for 3 seconds. That was a big decision.
Yes, it was.
But Joelle Davis, who is our vice captain, she's a smart one. She's always very poised, very concentrated in the game. There she is again, our wing attack. Okay.
That was unlucky, obviously. She had possession, she dropped the ball, and she picked it up again. So it's stuff like that people have to be on the lookout as well. Have I got possession? Have I got full possession? Am I able to regain possession? Obviously not.
Some really young players on the Ireland team, Bryony. There's a Jennifer Baker, who we talked about before. She's only 14, you said?
She's about to be 14
Just
now.
about to be 14.
Wow. Imagine that, just being called up for your nation and just being about to be 14.
Fantastic.
All the hard work and obviously taking into consideration schoolwork as well.
Well, we hope to see her at some point. We also have Cameron Renwick, who's a very young player too. Yeah. It's a good sign when obstructions are not being called out very often. And I think stats will show that the Gibraltar team are not being sanctioned as much.
Oh, that was a good interception.
Yep, fantastic. It's the goalkeeper there, Cameron. The girls are going all out. Both Ireland and Gibraltar giving it their all.
I think I can see just Ireland slightly tired now. It could be nerves as well. It could have been travelling, like we said. Their passes are shorter, so they're trying to work harder, obviously, instead of using the longer passes as well.
I agree with you there. Saying that, I think I'll expect a few more changes in the next quarter.
They've actually had an early start as well this morning. They had to be here at 9. They probably had their breakfast probably just
They'll be exhausted.
After 7. So it's a long day for them, especially if they were traveling yesterday.
Thankfully, it's one match a day.
It is. I remember a few years ago.
Well, I was just going to say that. Yep. I was trying to work out in 2000 and.
It was 4 years ago. This.
So
June.
My daughter, I was pregnant at the time, and we had 2 matches a day.
Yes,
on a day, every day for 3 days.
Yes, it was when Gibraltar actually had a competition to enter the netball ranking. So it was Ireland.
Oh, Megan was free. Oh, she's going to take a long ball. Oh, Brian, yes, Amy.
No.
Go. What happened? She hit the floor before throwing the ball. She touched the outside of the court before she was able to throw it over. But nonetheless, this is what I mean, Bryony. You couldn't ask for more, could you? 110% from everyone.
They are going out. I think the Ireland is struggling to get the ball inside. The decision making is slightly off. Obviously, they don't have the help that they need at the moment.
Unlucky there. Well, and very good. We must praise the Ireland team there in their defense in the circle, because they managed to stop the Gibraltar team from scoring. Everybody's got a role to play. And if your player hardly gets the ball, well, that shows that you're doing a good job. You're
Yes, you
defending
are.
very, very well. So
That was good defending by the centres. Good reach as well.
now, oh my goodness, the ball won't go in. Was that a footwork, Bryony? What happened there?
Yes, I believe it's so.
Alexandra
good
saving the
defending.
day.
So it'll be interesting to see what changes are made now. So a contact on the goal defence and the goal shooter.
Well, Ana Hernandez, she's in the centre. Key player. Centres have to be really good communicators. It's crucial that a centre player is aware of everything that's going on and is
It's a
a
difficult position because apart from attacking, you have to know how to defend as well. So
yes, there's a bit of everything, and on top of that, the stamina required is quite a lot. You know, you've got to be very fit for that position. It's a stop, start, sprint,
it's a lot
and
of
you
agility.
cover a lot of the court. And what I was saying is that this,
Whoa.
that's a sanction,
Yes,
definitely.
it was.
And it's great. So let's see if they pull apart. Great teamwork there.
Oh.
Did you see that? The goal shooter and the goal
They split.
attack, they split. Brilliant.
So in a coaching point of view,
Well-
what would you do now, Lizanne?
For what? Sorry, Brian.
For the next quarter, would you what changes would you make, or what would you see? What would you like to see from both teams?
Well, Janice and Keisha have a great team out there, so it's quite an easy. I could easily say that I would make a few changes.
What about Ireland?
One definitely, and maybe even two, because we have sitting on the bench Zayli Dagosta, who's an amazing goal defense. We have Paola, Joelle Gilbert, Megan, and Eileen.
Ellen Davidson. So what about Ireland? What would you see? What do you think?
I don't know. You did mention before that the fitness, and I would agree with that. I think they might need a little bit more of a break. But then again, now
They're picking up.
No. What I was going to say is that now, half-time, brilliant, Paola. Half-time, they're going to have 15 minutes rest, 5 minutes rest. Or in the seniors, it's a lot more.
Obviously, yeah, we have to get through the matches, so obviously.
They're really going to have 5 minutes at half-time. At senior level, it's more.
Yeah. It does seem that Ireland are trying to pick up as well. I think they are doing better. Their defense is working hard. From what we can see here, we know at least Gibraltar's probably going to make one change. So let's see who's coming in.
You can't really see, but on the sidelines, we have spinners.
So players are warming up as well.
They are warming up on the side here. Gentle warm-up.
So another goal scored. 21-7 for Gibraltar. That was a good pass in.
Very relaxed play. Fast balls, I do mean the balls are coming very fast, but our players, the Gibraltar side, have certainly got themselves in the game very relaxed. Although I'm starting to see a little bit of tiredness now from the Gibraltar team as well.
Yeah, both teams. You can tell are slightly tired, but the pace is
Slowed
picked up.
down.
It picked up for a bit, but it slowed down again.
I think the confidence certainly picked up. The ball started to be played a lot faster, and now the physical exertion of the game has meant that the players have had to slow down. Oh, that was unlucky. Paula intercepted the ball nicely, but the umpire thought it was a contact.
Well, less than 30 seconds to go. Will Ireland convert another one?
Oh, nice. Okay, take it easy. Concentration.
Will they use
Now
the time?
starting to wither away. Mentally tired. Oh. Well, a great start to these championships.
There are school children, obviously some delegates. So I think everyone's excited and loving being part of this as well.
So we were talking about our sponsors. Again, we can't host a tournament of this side without the sponsors.
No, I think it goes a long way with saying we thank you, and obviously without you this wouldn't have been possible at all.
So a big thank you to Marble Arc,
Jib Telecom,
Powerade,
our main sponsor Eclipse Lounge,
and Gib Telecom. Did we mention Gib Telecom? Yes, we did.
Yes.
You did.
And obviously the GSLA for allowing us to use the facilities. So the island, you just got a glimpse of the island team now.
So, really impressed. Really impressed with both sides because this is an under-17s only.
Do you remember when you were 17? And
We're
you
talking
had to
about
actually,
me.
Yeah, you actually have to like focus and play. It's very difficult at
I don't want to
times.
remember when I was 17.
Time flies, doesn't
Time
it?
flies, I get sad.
But it's difficult at that age. You have a lot of things going on at the same time. So you have to think about everything. You have to concentrate, block it all out, and then just work together as a team. Some of these players are now doing their GCSEs in a few months as well. So it's a lot of work for them. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, we're on the
We're live.
You can see the faces behind the voices now. Well, yes, this is it. It's only under 17s, and yet look at the standard of play. This is fantastic for netball worldwide. Fast balls, great defense. I mean, you've got to switch all the time. You're doing stage one, defense, stage two, and then you move to stage three. You've got to bring them all into play and get the ball. So many different decisions to make all the time.
It's a lot of decision making.
It's
I
not
think
just-
whoever doesn't play netball doesn't know the
Doesn't
amount.
realise that.
Yeah.
I know it's funny, some people say, I'm not playing netball, it's a non-contact sport. And my
the amount of
goodness,
contesting that happens and the amount of fun that obviously
it
happens
is
off
a
the ball.
physical game.
It is a physical game.
I love it to bits.
We actually had what we call a shortest netball tournament with all the men playing. And at the beginning they were like, I'm not playing netball. And we had it back in May, and they actually realized how much of a decision-making skills you need when you're playing. And they just thought, but they're obviously going to whistle. But if you don't know what they're calling out
We
for.
change a lot of people's minds when they play the game, when they experience the game. They realize how much fun and how physically draining, how much exertion and physical prowess everybody needs, the skills required. And more than anything, I think the game has really advanced because of decision making.
Yes.
I think all coaches are now focusing on that, on making the players think for themselves. Coaching has changed.
Obviously, as a coach yourself, you realize over the years how it has changed. So what's your main thing to bring towards, because I know Gibraltar now going to a tournament as well in May.
We're going in May. We're going to Newcastle and in the Open Championships. And well, yes, I think big things are happening in the sporting world. Well, have been happening for a very long time, but nonetheless, I think psychological skills training is an area where everyone is slowly getting into. The mind, training the mind now, Bryony. Before it was all about physicality and skills, and really a lot of people didn't tune into the psychological skills training.
I think you have to be mentally ready for it.
Well, but you have to train for it.
Yes, it just doesn't start like overnight. It's not just a click on and click off button.
No, some people have the natural ability, and I certainly would say that all of the players in this competition have an element of that. You can't get to such a high level without having it innate, but it can still be trained. There are many levels of concentration, and it can all be developed. You can develop your attention, your concentration, your confidence.
It certainly is the case for some of them.
We've been doing a bit of that.
Yes, it's not as easy to switch off, but obviously you do have to switch off.
You have
Especially
to.
when you got a home crowd, and obviously you got your parents pulling out, your brother, your sister, and they're all rooting for you, but you have to actually ignore them. They're not there. It's yourself on court, the umpires, and your team players. That's it. That's what you should focus on.
That's it. So we were saying before that it is an added perk to have the championships here in Gibraltar, and it should give our ladies more determination to win, but at the same time
Changes for Gibraltar.
they need to block everybody up.
Joelle Gilbert, centre. Amy Bosso, goal shooter. Megan Ruiz, goal attack. Changes for Ireland. Alana McKenzie at goalkeeper. Elise McDonald at wing defence. Alina McCrory at wing attack.
Well, we can see here the Gibraltarian players. The Gibraltarian players, we were talking about psychological skills training and how coaching is changing. We've just seen our netballers being fed, Bryony. They've been fed fruit, full of energy, lots of oranges. Keep them hydrated and give them that extra energy they need. We also have Powerade, I think, Powerade for everyone.
So you need to eat well for the competition to obviously.
We're about to begin. A few changes for the Ireland team. Elena McCrory for wing attack. We have
Elish McDonald as wing defence.
wing defence, and Alana Makiti for goalkeeper. And then the changes for the Gibraltar team. Joelle Gilbert. Go ahead, Brian.
She is a very tenacious player. She has played other sports. She actually represented Gibraltar in both basketball and football as well.
We
So-
have a lot of basketball players out there, you're right.
So we have Amy Boss has gone in as a goal
She's
shooter.
another basketball player.
And Megan Reed
Megan Rees.
has gone in as a goal attack. So,
So,
let's see this combination
Two
now.
newcomers, Joelle and Megan Rees. And Amy Bosso, our very versatile player and also team captain, she's gone for centre. So that's a strange, well, not strange, well done to the coach. Oh, Joelle Gilbert. Sorry, why did I think that? Joelle Gilbert is centre. Oh, which is why I started to talk. That's a strange one. I sort of confused myself. Amy Posso.
So let's see
We love Amy.
this shooting combination. Good passing around the circle.
Amy, she says she's a team captain. Another goal. She says this tournament is something we've all been training very hard for, and we're all very excited and eager to get on court. We can't wait to represent Gibraltar, especially having the privilege to play in front of a home crowd. I'm very proud to be the captain of such a great group of girls. I'm proud of what we've achieved so far. We all have one goal, and that is to make Gibraltar proud in the upcoming tournament. You already are, Amy. And the team.
You've worked really hard as well for it, so congratulations to you.
Proud of everyone there, the GNA, and the committee, coach, assistant coach, team players. We have a performance analyst. That's another thing, Bryony. The game now is being analysed left, right and centre. We have a performance analyst, Joelle Moreno, who is one of our main squad members. And she is analysing the game for us, for Gibraltar. Stats are extremely important. They say a lot. Your eyes see one thing, and then the stats will give you a whole load of other information.
Lizanne, did you see the game of play? The style of play is changing. It's faster as well. Gibraltar just getting the ball in.
Well, I think it's what you said before, Brian. It's the style of play has been re-energized. So they've come in after a break, and they are again re-energized.
They've opened the game a bit more. I would like to see some sideways passes instead of diagonal ones, obviously, which can be intercepted.
Well, yes, we don't want those diagonal passes. We want the straight line and the square.
That was quick into feeding.
Beautiful technique there from Megan Rees. Beautiful technique on the shot. I think Janie and Leanne, our coaches from Scotland, would be proud of those techniques.
Yes, for all of you that don't know, we are buddies with Netball Scotland, so we thank you for everything you've done for us over the last 3 years.
Yes, I'm sure they're online.
So shout out to them.
Yes, thanks for all your help, our big buddies.
Now, what will the shooters do now? Will they split? What's going to happen?
It's a difficult one for Paola. Well, they didn't make good use of that. We now have Ariane in there again. Oh, no. Go on, Bola. Come on. Just too difficult.
It's like, what would you do in that situation? Who would you go
Ariane.
for?
Well, Paola made the right decision. You just can't go for anyone. You have to be on your toes, ready to move. Place yourself in the centre.
So,
and then you just have an element of luck.
24-9 to Gibraltar.
The eyes say a lot of a player. Did you know that, Brian? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I think
such an amazing player.
You have to focus on what they actually on their eyes and what they're actually. Sometimes you can tell what they're actually going to do.
The thing is, your eyes are on the ball, or your hands should be on the ball, at one of them at least, and then you watch those eyes. Those eyes say all.
It's all the facial expressions that you can tell from people as well.
Some people are very good at putting on a great poker face, and then you can't really know what they're going to be doing.
Lovely interception by a wing defence. Alex,
I thought as much, yeah. Look at the poise. Well done, Amy. Great poise, and then a balance on one leg as she decided to take that step back to shoot. It's very difficult to shoot from under the circle, under the goal, sorry. Well, first time for a lot of these players on court, and also first time for our coaches. They're all our young coaches, young I'm sorry, I'm watching the game and trying to talk.
to
young
replay
coaches,
ball.
Janice Moreno and Keisha Moreno, they've just started coaching.
They're all players at the moment as well,
players
so they're
for the
taking it all
squad.
to a different level.
Well, they're doing it all. It's thanks to people like them that Gibraltar Netball is on the up. Because we have people like Janice and Keisha who are squad players, young coaches coaching the Gibraltar under-17 squad. And then there's Keisha and Claire who are umpires as well. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know. How many hours in a day for them?
Well, thankfully, they are so young that they still don't have children in their lives. Makes it a little bit easier, but even so.
Wow, that's a lovely shot.
When they get married, have children, we hope they can still be there for the GNA. Oh, yeah. Take your time, Amy. Just feel like Amy is now starting to
No go.
shoot a little bit too fast. Watch the ball.
You just have to think about it. 3 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're actually shooting, you have to focus.
Well, you can just tell. You can just tell by looking at their face whether the ball is going to go in or not. And those 3 shots there, I think Amy needs to just take that little longer on them and be more positive. Fantastic play there from Paula and Ariane. Really great teamwork. Paula jumping for that rebound and then just passing the ball in the air to Ariane. Credit to their coaches for allowing the team to gel so well. Great cohesion from Team Gibraltar. Oh, unlucky Ireland.
I think Gibraltar there tried to rush a little bit too
That's
much.
what I thought. Yep. You see, this is what happens when you're up, you relax a little bit. You become maybe a little bit overconfident. I mean, we're up 26-10, and maybe they've relaxed a little bit too much.
Still doesn't mean you have to rush the game.
In Ireland, Kate Kenny doing very well. She's all over the place.
So it's a shot.
As in, she's covering all of the court very well. Doing a great job for Ireland.
So there's Quiver Johnson, our goal shooter, making it 11.
Love the name, Quiver. Spelt really differently though for Ireland. C-A-O-I-M-H-E, Johnson, Quiver. Beautiful name. They're moving the ball down the sides a lot more now, Bryony. Just as you said.
Yes, they're obviously trying to use the side as well, because if the ball is intercepted, the likelihood is it goes out to court as well, so you have time to recover.
Ooh, miscommunication there. Notice that wasn't I mean, the space was available, but nonetheless it was a diagonal pass, a diagonal long pass. We don't want any of those.
Lovely
Yay.
interception.
Oh, get it.
Through.
Megan Reese there, new substitute. It is difficult for the substitutes to come in. You can tell she's still not in the game.
No, you can tell her nerves are getting
She's
better.
a little bit nervous, but she'll be fine. She's an amazing talent. This taekwondo player wouldn't want to mess with her.
No, not at all.
Amy, who are you going to go for? In this position, Amy should really decide who she's going for really quickly.
Oh, what a lovely interception.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
really
you
well
see-
read by the goalkeeper. It was
By
very
the
obvious.
goalkeeper. It was very obvious. Amy shouldn't have been still. You have to drive for the ball,
Yes.
as you know well, Bryony. She thought,
The ball's going to come to me. And
Faster,
that's
yeah.
not the case.
well done, the goalkeeper. Alana McGinty.
So just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's gone by quite quickly.
Whoa, time flies when you're having fun.
So they say. So will the teams make any more substitutes now? It's nice play by Ireland using one side of the court, and obviously no interception so far.
Well done, Alexandra. Go, get the ball, Paula. Snatch the ball. That's a key skill.
That was a good pass as well. They're trying to use a sideways passes more often now. You can tell the style of the game has slightly changed as well.
Okay, you saw that. I could tell that ball was going in. Amy totally focused on that. She took those 2 seconds just to help herself poise for the shot.
So Ireland ball, Gibraltar ball.
Oh, I think Ariane has done a fantastic job there in defense. Goalkeeper, such a young player.
Footwork by our wing attack, Joelle Davis.
Oh. Well done to Alexandra, showing great sportsmanship there, helping her player up. That bib has now been removed. It has fallen down. I think the umpire at some point will stop the match for that. For the Irish player to put the bib on properly. Oh,
That was a good hustle by the goal defence as well.
yeah, goal defence. Well done to you from Ireland. Coming all the way down the court to intercept and save the attack. Stop the attack anyway. Okay, and once again, good decision, Megan. She pulled back, small step back, balance on one foot to take the shot. Good for her. Yes.
So 28-11
This,
to
these
Gibraltar.
shots,
Just over a minute left, Lizanne.
these shots that Megan takes, every shot she makes, every shot she gets in will just improve her confidence. Good ball in. Well played, Amy. I would have liked to have seen Amy there holding her space for a little bit longer.
Slightly longer, I
I
think.
mean, it was a great ball in, but if the person with the ball, I don't know who that was, hadn't seen Amy, then the defender would have just dropped back on Amy, and she would have lost her space. Beautiful ball in there by Joelle. Could have been Joelle before. Fast, sharp, that was wonderful.
So last 20 seconds of the third quarter.
Oh,
What changes
nicely saved.
will we see in the fourth
Okay,
one?
pull. Nice.
And that's it. That's the third quarter, 31-11 to Gibraltar.
One last quarter left.
One last quarter left. So what changes will be made now?
We can see there on streamline our ball girls. Again, you see this requires great teamwork. The hosting of such an event requires great teamwork, and all these beautiful ball girls on the side there, really truly focused on the game. and without them, then some of the matches would just take a little bit longer to get the ball back on the court.
That's correct. We obviously need to thank every single volunteer that will be with us this weekend.
Can I see our Sarah Bias there?
Yes.
Our national coach there, sitting behind the umpires. Our great coach, a level 2.
Yes,
coach.
Lizanne, you recently went over to Scotland. How was the experience?
Cold. Loved Scotland, loved the people. Beautiful place, very friendly, everyone there. And it was a great experience.
So you're now qualified?
Level 2.
Okay.
Sarah Bias and I, we were qualified now, level 2.
And that's all thanks to our netball buddies in Scotland.
Yes. It's all about keeping a breadth of the game, keeping a breadth of everything that's new, and just refreshing your ideas, refreshing your knowledge. And then there's the sharing of ideas.
That's correct.
So
like we mentioned before,
you might not need these qualifications. Not that I don't need it. I certainly need it. But it's always good to go to these courses and learn from others and keep yourself in the game.
Especially as we were recently saying that the game has changed so much, so
Oh,
you
I
need to
can
be
see.
kept.
Substitutes for Gibraltar.
I can see my sister
Wing defense.
there with Minister for Sport, Stephen Linares.
Oh yes, we'll see her up now.
Big thank you to all the ministers, and in particular the Honourable Stephen Linares, who is always so helpful, so keen. My little niece there, Demi, as well, in front of her, of my sister.
She's a netball lover, isn't she?
She is, well, she has to be.
She's got no choice.
She has no choice. There's Nadine, I'm zooming in on her, and the Honourable Minister for Sport.
Goal defense, Cameron.
And there's my little gorgeous Demi.
So,
Missing my other niece, Tiana, who's another netball player.
I'm fanatic. So, fourth quarter's about to begin. It's a final push,
Exciting. Let's see if we can have these changes in. Last 15 minutes now. Great umpiring there from
Obviously, without the umpires, the game wouldn't be possible.
Claire Bailey and Rianne Edwards. Fantastic, so professional. Already goal in. Well done, Megan.
Footwork. Good call, umpire. So, some substitutions for Gibraltar. Wing defense, Saley Da Costa's coming.
Oh, great.
Wing attack, Ellen Davidson. Paola Felipes goes into goalkeeper. And Ariane Garro goes from goalkeeper to goal defense.
Okay. Yes, I like those changes. Well done. And for Ireland, we have goalkeeper
Aoife
Got it.
Burgess.
Aoife. Oh, thanks. Got to get these names right. Goal shooter, we have
Quiver Johnson.
Quiver Johnson. Wing attack, we have Kate Kenny. Goal attack, we have Phoebe Lennon.
In centre, Elena
Elena
McCrory.
McCrory.
And Cameron
we have
Medwich
more.
goes into goal
Yes.
defence.
Oh.
So quite a few changes there.
Spot on, Bryony. Spot on. Quite a lot, yes. I think they would have to do that at this stage, because when you have your 7 players starting and showing signs of tiredness, not exhaustion, but you don't want to burn them out.
Burnout syndrome, yes.
Yes, Bryony knows that one well, and so I think that's the psychology behind those many changes, just giving the rest of the team
A chance to
a
play
chance,
as
and
well.
it's an icebreaker as well. Get them on court, get them having a feel for the game.
Feel for the court as well. You
Feel
don't
for the
want players
court.
to be burnt out. It's very difficult to come back after that.
Yes, so they're keeping their top 7 players, a lot of them on the bench now, and allowing the others to have a go.
It's also good to see how players interact with others, maybe in different surroundings and environments. They play differently.
Very happy to see Paula and Zayli out there. Some great future players.
So that's would have been a good shot for the goal shooter.
Ellen, the wing attack, Davidson. Well done, Ellen. Some restricting there from Ellen before. Yeah. Ariane.
So the goal attack, is she actually going to pass it? She's going to shoot. What a lovely shot.
Well, you see, it's crucial for the goal defense to be close to that goal attack. I mean, sometimes you can make the decision to allow her a bit more space. Ariane loves to do that. She loves to give the goal attack space so that she can then, well, it's a little bit of a coy, isn't it? She's trying to make people think that this person is free, and so she can intercept. But sometimes if you play it too often or you pull back too far, then it doesn't work. And we don't want to see Ariane doing that too much. Oh, beautiful, Amy. What a perfectly executed shot. I mean, she stepped in, balancing the ball on her head, totally focused.
But it was interesting to see that the goalkeeper actually stepped back instead of actually standing still.
Funny that. But that's what comes with the experience of the game.
It does. You have to actually learn, and
is that goalkeeper new? Yes, she's just coming fresh.
We should take the shot again.
Go on. Good jump. Well done. There's Paola. Another great up-and-coming player. Yep.
I think the future is always bright with younger players. They have a lot of potential.
Yes, definitely. Netball is on the up in Gibraltar. With all these players all looking forward to be part of the national squad. That's what they said, Bryony. They were all looking forward to being part of the national squad someday. And so it'll be great for Sarah Bias and myself as assistant coach to have all these players. And then for all our experienced players like yourself, Bryony, having to fight for a spot
it's
on that
always
squad.
Good to have, as they say, fresh meat into the team. It's good to have new individuals. It gives a lot of momentum to the game.
I was going to point out before, did you notice our centre?
Joelle Gilbert.
Joelle Gilbert, yes. She fell over and she was on the floor. She had to get up before she passed the ball. Now, for all those basketball players out there, that's completely different to the game of basketball. In basketball, you have to pass the ball from the floor.
From the floor, yes.
So,
and in netball, you have to
get up.
Get up.
Yeah. So these are just rules that you need to be aware of.
So both players sanctioned.
Oh my! She doesn't pass the ball. No, she didn't need to. She was quite close. But nonetheless, when you take a ball from straight in front of the goal, there is very little chance of a rebound coming back in.
Yes.
Because of the angle.
The angle of the
So what I say
ring.
to my players, it's always best to shoot from an angle, so that if the ball doesn't go in, hopefully your player will get the rebound.
So it's 14-12 to Gibraltar. Gibraltar Centre.
Our players making really good use of those new rules. Very quick, fast in the centre pass and taking and just stepping out of the circle. Oh, well done, Megan. Oh, yeah, it did bounce out.
I think they're not shy from shooting from further away though now. They probably got the confidence boost.
Lucky, Zaylee.
Well, we did mention that we are currently watching the challenge section of this tournament. There are two. Oh, don't force the circle. That's a key phrase from our Sarah Byers. Don't force it.
Don't force it, as has happened now.
Anyways, we have two tournaments taking place at the same time. We have the performance section, which sees some amazing teams from England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales and Gibraltar. Another one in for Gibraltar. And our own section is called the challenge section. And we have Gibraltar, Malta, Republic of Ireland and Switzerland.
And in the challenge section, Switzerland play Malta later at 2 p.m.
Can't wait for the next match. Netball, netball, netball all weekend.
All weekend. It's England versus Northern Ireland coming up next.
With Nadine.
Our very own A Award umpire.
Oh, so on the ball. Well done. Well done, Ariane. Well done, Paola.
That would have been a nice shot though in.
The Ireland team are attacking very nicely now.
They seem very relaxed when they're shooting. I'm very into it.
Yes. They've managed to keep the ball in the circle for quite a long time now. So good for them.
And converted into a
and the goal shooter getting that rebound, scoring for Ireland. Well done. The goal shooter, Johnson.
Quiver Johnson.
Quiver. Okay. Don't force the circle.
So, Lizanne, under 5 minutes to go. The last 5 minutes. Last push. They're trying to force the ball now. They're probably getting tired as well.
Great streaming
Great ball in
from Gibraltar. Everything very clear. I actually like watching it from the television, Bryony. I mean, we've got the live play right in front of us, but
it's different, isn't it? It's a different.
It's great because we have a complete focus on what's going on all the time. Amy decided to give the ball to. Oh no, Megan had to get the ball. Good. You can see that Megan is really now relaxed. Megan
yes,
Rees.
she has changed over the last quarter as well. And she's trying, like, probably breathe, take it in, shot.
What a snatch from Ariane. That's one skill that a lot of coaches forget to focus on, the snatch.
Snatch.
So you do.
If you can grab it, you can catch it and snatch it.
Yes. It's all about drawing the ball in, ensuring that the ball stays with you. Just got to get some coaching sessions focusing on these skills.
So 46-13 to Gibraltar, Island Centre.
Get back there, Zayli. Good, good, good. Stage 2.
Good hands.
The girls are certainly tiring, although we shouldn't really see the substitutes not stretching out those arms. It's crucial to stretch out those arms.
Good finish. So 2 minutes on the clock. That's a good stretch.
That was a sanction, obstruction, and the ball went in, obviously.
Good interception by Ellen Davidson. It's different when you see the game from here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm loving it. The physicality of the netball player is changing, Bryony. I was watching some of the Australians play, and the fitness level and the physical strength of the players has really made the game a lot faster.
Yes, it
and
has. It's
more
just
exciting. There's a lot
the
more.
pace within netball is just amazing.
We can see here are all the girls out there are really strong and fit.
The last minute within the fourth quarter, so it's the last push, girls.
Oh, yep. Unlucky there.
One last try for Island netball.
Great defense.
Oh, unlucky.
From Gibraltar there, the attack is being slowed down and not giving in at all, not even on that last minute. Oh, last 10 seconds.
You can hear the countdown and finished off with a great interception.
First win for Gibraltar.
49,
That's going to
14.
make everyone relax. 49-14. Shaking of the hands, showing good sportsmanship. Congratulations to Team Gibraltar and, of course, Coach Janice Moreno, Keisha Moreno, Team Manager Claire Nunez, Performance Analyst Joel Moreno. These four these four coaches
And the final score
have
is
worked
49
very,
to
very hard.
Gibraltar and 14 to
You can
Ireland.
see the amount of work that's gone on. There's a lot of skills being portrayed on court. Look at the hug. Look at that
hug.
group hug. Well deserved. Oh, yes.
After all the hard work, but not forgetting Island
think-
netball. It's the first time they've actually participated in a competition such as this. So thank you for being here, obviously, today and sharing the first experience with Gibraltar.
Yes, Ireland. You have done well on court too. It's always tough to be first, or to come along to your first competition.
It is, isn't it? Because you don't, especially with Ireland, you didn't know what to expect. So now they've done it. They know
You learn a
they
lot.
need to focus on for the next match tomorrow, which is against Malta. It's probably going to be a tough competition.
It is. Malta are tough.
But they can take and learn from today as well. I'm sure the coaches will have a lot of feedback for the girls.
You learn from every match. You learn from what you've done well and what needs improving. even our coaches will now have to discuss everything that needs improving. It's not just time to relax and forget about the game. But well done to Ireland, coach Lee Netball, assistant coach Janine Melia.
Okay, and obviously up at 12 is England versus Northern Ireland. See you in a while.
Can't wait.